Pop the hood. Warning, this post may be filtered. But all jokes aside, car maintenance is a very important thing if you want to keep your car on the road for a very, very long time. I won't insult your intelligence. You can read here and off of the company website of just how important it is to change your filters. But just imagine this, you're breathing, but you're trying to breathe through your covered mouth. That's what happens when your car air filter is dirty and you need to change it. But the problem is you go to the dealership and they give you this big old printout. And my dealership wants to charge me $73 to change the inside air filter for the cabin air and $50 to change my engine air filter. That's a lot of money that we don't need to spend because you can do these things yourself at your house. Now, of course, each car is going to be different, but for my Nissan Pathfinder, it's pretty simple. My air box is located right here. I'm gonna pull this tab and this tab, which is all still very warm because I have been driving the vehicle. We'll pull this little cover up and out will pop this air filter. Now, I'm not going to show it to you yet. I want you to see the comparison between a clean one and a dirty one. And just imagine that your body is breathing through these filters. Here's our new Fram air filter. It was actually on sale today. Plus there was a coupon. All right, so here's the front of the air filters. Not really much noticeable difference, right? Flip it over. This is supposed to be white. It is not. It's gray, dirty, dusty. It's full of crap. Your engine's trying to breathe through all of this and it's struggling. That's probably why your fuel economy is in the floor. I bet you if I tap it, it might be full of crap. Let's see. Yeah, look at all that. Not to mention it's pollen season. We don't want any of that going in our engine at all. Here's our new filter. Nice and pretty. Pretty and clean. Whoop, whoop. Now, we flip that little sand cover back up. Put it back in the same way. There's no debris or dead rats in there, so we are good to go. It's seated in nice and snug. And then we just fight the new gasket and the clips. And now we're done. Now on to the inside air filter. I watched a YouTube video on how to replace this one. It's a little bit more labor intensive, but still worth the time versus 75 bucks. There is so much pollen under here. Good gracious almighty. All right, pop this stick out of the way. It didn't fall where it was supposed to fall. Let the beat drop. Ah, my face. Now I've seen it differently on other vehicles, but apparently on this Pathfinder, the tab here that I pulled off is located way up in the back here. And now I gotta feel around for the filter. All right, I feel it. My finger is stuck. It says something about pinching it. So now I'm pinching on the filter. I don't know if you can see, but we're pinching the filter, working to get this sucker out. This is more labor intensive than some other projects other cars I've seen. All right, we're going in upside down, folks. Anywho, we got the filter loose and it's coming. Good God, that's disgusting. Yeah, we're breathing that in the car. So the same way your engine air filter is helping you breathe outside the car, this is what you're breathing in the car. That's, ooh, brother, like for real, that gotta go. All right, let's get this out of here. Let me unpretzel myself and we'll get the new one in there. And just like before, for comparison, here's the new clean filter. There's that mess. All right, where's the slot? All right, get you back there. Said pinch the sides. So we have pinched the sides. And now we're sliding the new filter back in. Actually, I need to make sure it's the right way. Where's the little arrow? It's supposed to be an arrow on here that indicates airflow. Okay, the arrow is supposed to point towards the back of the car. All right, take two. Let's pinch it again and shove it up in there. Woo-wee, it's hot out here. Oh, don't fall up. Go in all the way. All right, new filter's in. Let's put that cover back on. Test and make sure everything's working right. And we're gonna call this a done job on filters. Did that require a lot of acrobatics and a little bit of muscle grease? Yes, it did. But it was way better than spending $75 to do that. No. Is that grease on my face? It is. Keep your car happy, folks. So our job here is done. Here's the cost of what it cost me to do it versus what it would have cost at the dealership. There are some things you can do yourself. So use your tutorials, use your manuals, use whatever means necessary to do those at-home jobs yourself and save yourself a lot of money.